All right, why are you bringing suspicious men into your mom's home and hiding them in the closet?
They weren't suspicious men. He was my boyfriend.
How old are you? They were hiding in the closet. So why is a grown woman hiding a grown man in a closet? For the defense?
Ruben Flores for Ms. Rubio.
Are you Alicia Rubio?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Rubio, I'm showing you what's entitled Court Admonishments and Defendant's Waivers and Affidavit of Admonitions. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes,
Did you
ma'am, I
sign it
did,
in
and I
all of
did.
the appropriate places?
Sorry. Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand you're charged with assault, felony second? That's a third-degree felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses to this offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do, Your Honor.
Showing you the plea bargain page. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea bargain agreement, punishment is to be assessed at 4 years in the prison. There's a $1,500 fine. There is no application for deferred adjudication. State recommends community supervision, and there's an affirmative finding of family violence. Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand with an affirmative finding of family violence, you're not allowed to be designated as primary custodial parent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that to be the entirety of your plea bargain agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense is at the plea bargain agreement.
It is, Your Honor.
State is at the plea bargain agreement.
Yes, Your Honor.
Next, I'm showing you outside the plea bargain agreement, the state is requesting that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years, that there be 160 hours of community service restitution, hostility and aggression course, no firearm possession, and no contact with Ophelia, Ofelia Rubio. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes, ma'am.
Judge, for the record, we're gonna request the court make it a no harmful or injurious contact.
All right, the court understands. All right, then to the offense is charged. How do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No contest.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, state for state's exhibit number 1 and its attachments.
No objection.
Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments. The court has reviewed the same. The court finds there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
With the court's permission, Judge, yes.
Yes. Is there anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Judge, in addressing the no contact request by the state, the victim is her mother, and she lives with her mother and has permission from her mother to go back home when she gets out. So we're asking that it be changed to a no harmful or injurious contact.
All right, why are you bringing suspicious men into your mom's home and hiding them in the closet?
They weren't suspicious men. He was my boyfriend.
How old are you?
I'm 37.
All right, so according to the police report, your mother asked you and accused you of having a man in your room, and you said he wasn't. There was no one there, and they were hiding in the closet. So why is a grown woman hiding a grown man in a closet?
That wasn't how it occurred.
All right, well, let's assume it didn't occur that way. That's in the police report, even though you stipulated to it. Why are you pushing your mom down?
I didn't. I was stopping her from slapping me, so I grabbed her, like I bear hugged her, and I asked her to please stop. At this point, she was crying, and so was I.
All right, do you want a jury trial? Because you're telling me this didn't happen. That's what you're telling me right now.
Right.
So do you want a jury trial?
I don't.
All right, then. All right, is there anything else?
Nothing else, Judge.
All right, you're an adult. You need to have your own place. If you want to bring men in your house, then you can bring men in your house. I've told people time and time again, if you want to live with your parent, then you need to follow your parents' rules.
Yes, ma'am.
And obviously, part of your parents' rules is you're not to have any men in your bedroom. And as a grown woman, I think anyone would be ashamed to tell a grown man that he needs to go hide in the closet.
Yes.
And I don't know what type of man that is who would be like, hey, I'm not hiding in the closet. I'm a grown man.
Right.
We're not teenagers.
Right.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 4 years in the prison, suspended and probated for 4 years. There's a $1,500 fine that will be probated. There's an affirmative finding of family violence. Do you have any children?
Yes, ma'am.
How old are they?
18, 12, 10, and 11. 11 and 10
Where are your children?
with their father.
All right. There's going to be 40 hours of the 160 hours of community service restitution will be waived. I'm so sorry. There's 160 hours of community service restitution. 40 of those hours we waive if you provide proof of the COVID vaccination. Court is not requiring you to get the COVID vaccination, but if you do, 40 of those hours will be waived. Is Child Protective Services involved in your life?
No, ma'am.
There's going to be parenting classes. There's to be no contact with Ophelia Rubio. There's to be the hostility and aggression control course. No firearm possession. There's to be regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Field visits one time per month. Random UAs. Proof of employment within 30 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. Is there anything else that she needs?
No, Your Honor.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you.
You only get one mom. Don't be abusive to her.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. All right, Alicia Rubio.
Judge, we've conferred with the state and probation, and we're going to ask for a reset so that she can apply to go into drug court. And at the same time, if drug court's not going to accept her, then possibility to go into dual diagnosis facility.
So we need to hear this.
Okay.
Court is calling 2023 CR 3602 State of Texas versus Alicia Rubio. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state,
Alexandria Bogus for the state.
for the defense?
Anthony Cantrell for the defendant.
And are you Miss Rubio?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney?
Yes,
Did you understand it?
yes,
Are you the same Alicia Rubio who was placed on community supervision in 2022 CR 3602 for the offense of assault, family second offense on June 30th, 2022 for a term of 4 years? Is that you?
yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Your Honor, we're not prepared to go forward with MTR today. What I was trying to ask,
No,
Like-
I'm not doing this thing where she gets to go and we put this off and put this off to see if felony drug court accepts her. Everybody knows that felony drug court has a waiting list, so she's not going to get accepted. So we're going to do something today.
Okay.
So
In Bear County, Texas, the defendant Alicia Rubio did.
second. Make sure your phone is off, please. All right, you may proceed.
Your Honor, we are moving forward on condition number 4. In Bear County, Texas, the defendant Alicia Rubio did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of February, May, July, and August 2024 in violation of condition number 4.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
We'll be waiving the remainder of the violations, Your Honor.
Any objection?
no objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, and sentence you up to 4 years in prison and up to a $1,500 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 4?
Yes.
Court will find violation of condition number 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There is, Your Honor. We would ask that you deny the motion and continue. She's going to, we're going to alter and amend the conditions for her to be evaluated for felony drug court and also a mental health evaluation for DDRF.
That is our agreement.
All right, probation,
That's right.
what is your recommendation?
Judge, according to the court summary, DDRF, mid-placement, a mental health evaluation in custody. I did speak with defense and state and asked also that we add on that felony drug court referral. It appears that Ms. Rubio has a drug issue.
All right, so that if the court follows your agreement, that's going to be done in custody.
the mental health evaluation?
The
or-
TAP the felony drug court evaluation, the mental health evaluation, and TAP evaluation, that will be done in custody.
Can we do it at a later date?
No,
Or-
Please,
no.
I really need to get things, please, Ms. Boyd.
No. And let me just explain to you why. Everybody here says that you have a drug issue.
Yes, ma'am.
Have you been reporting to take UAs?
Yes, ma'am.
No, I'm looking at the violation. There are several. I'm not considering.
And release, since I've been released, I've been going as you assigned me to, as I agreed. I've been doing that with the monitor officer. Before that, it was just
All right.
with.
Probation, when's her last drug test?
The last that's showing in the system is March 2024. I can reach out to the officer and see if there's.
My client stated that she had a drug test on Monday.
Yes,
If it was
ma'am.
just this week, judge, it may not be in the system.
All right, have a seat. They're going to check to see if it's there. Let me ask you this. If you're drug tested today, what are the results going to be?
They will be clean, ma'am.
All right. Bashan,
They will be clean.
can you send her to felony drug court to be drug tested? All right, so you're going to go be tested at
Yes,
felony
ma'am.
drug court.
Yes, ma'am.
They're going to tell you where it is and you're going to come back here after that UA.
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank
May I
you.
just say thank you
Oh, you're,
for allowing me to make my sister's services.
you're welcome.
That meant a lot to me. Thank you.
All right, I'm glad you were able to make it. All right, so go do the UA with felony drug court and come back here, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Judge, may I be excused to go to Comal, and if I have to come back later, I will.
You can do it by Zoom.
Thank you.
Thank you. 2022 CR 3602 State versus Alicia Rubio. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Alexandria Bogus for the state.
For the defense?
Brent Lopez for Ms. Rubio.
And are you Miss Rubio?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so the previous attorney here was Anthony Cantrell, but my understanding, Mr. Lopez, that you represent Ms. Rubio as well?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so she entered a plea to violation of condition number 4. The court found that true. The court ordered her to take a UA. She completed the UA and probation. What were the results?
Negative.
All right, and the results were negative. So probation and state, what were your recommendations?
We had recommended that she take a mental health evaluation and an evaluation to enter felony drug court as well as DDRF.
All right, and I think probation, you wanted an updated TAP evaluation? All right, so based upon your negative UA, the court is going to deny the motion. And you're going to have to make sure that you make all of these appointments. Otherwise, a motion to revoke is going to be filed. Do you understand? All right, so I'll deny the motion. We can do the TAP evaluation out of custody. And we'll do the MIC evaluation out of custody. And we'll do a referral to felony drug court out of custody. Probation, is there anything else?
No, Judge.
Is there anything else you need from the court?
No, ma'am.
All right, we can go off the record. I'm glad you were able to see your sister. All right, so just make sure that you make all of these appointments, you understand? And don't fall off the wagon. If there's something you need or some other issues, let probation know. If you feel as though they're not addressing it, you can always come here. And if you think you're going to use, don't use. Pick up the phone, call probation, call your attorney, go do sober support meetings. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.